お帰りなさいませ。アインズ様。
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Overlord. Today we got a comment here from Rio-chan, who says at 1844 during the video he's watching, "This is not an alternate world of the video game, this is a real and a full-fledged another world, new world. Forbid about Yggdrasil. You, as an anime only, don't need to remember it. Also, Ainz is not from our world, but in the future. Not from our Earth, but from another reality." I think we did cover that at some point, didn't we?
Okay. This is responding to episode 6,
Mm-hmm.
where you said something, I can't remember what the specific words were, but uh, basically referring to the world that they were in, like Yggdrasil. And
Mm-hmm.
I will say I did come into your defense in the comment there that they had said many times that this world is not Yggdrasil and they're different and everything, and I think you just let us slip of the tongue while you were
Mm-hmm.
saying something.
Entirely
Um,
possible. I'm stupid.
yeah, I mean, it's basically kind of like, well, no, it's not. I'm not going to make that example. I didn't make it the other time, so. However, argument was had in the comment section,
Uh-huh.
because they say Ainz is not from our world, but in the future of another Earth or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Two things. One thing is I'm not completely an anime only, in that when I was watching the first couple of seasons, I was looking up shit on the side. So,
Yeah.
so you might be anime only. I am tainted anime only.
You're getting the full universe. You have a vision beyond mine.
Well, it's why I told you in the early things, like, there were other people that came to this world from the
Mm-hmm.
real world and everything in the past, and that's where the mythology comes from. But,
Right.
one thing I told you before was that Isekai Quartet establishes that Ainz and everybody else that this one specific company makes,
Yeah.
that are Isekai genre anime, they're all from our Earth. They're all from the same Earth. Now,
Yeah.
the counter to that is that Isekai Quartet is not canon.
Right. It's just
However,
like a goofy side project.
well, I mean, it's made by the writer of a number of other properties from this company,
Mm-hmm.
from those other isekai. However, he did not write for Overlord. He did Overlord, the other Chibi Overlord show things, but
Okay.
not the main show. However, my counter to that is information made by this company, at the very least, that fills a hole of knowledge that is not contradicted by any
Mm-hmm.
other thing. It may not be a canon source, but is a more official source than anything else. And
Right. Right.
counter to that, this poster also had replied that it's like World 2138 or something like that. And my tainted knowledge of this is that World 2138 is just Earth year 2138.
Yeah,
So,
that would make more sense, right?
it's
We're not
not.
doing the Marvel multiverse thing where every universe has a number.
I was literally just going to say that it's not a designation, it's a year of
Mhm.
the world. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not contradictory information, and he's not going back. So, it does not worth arguing about, but yeah,
The Theta, hypothetical pitch. He does go back as Ainz.
it wouldn't fit.
It would be totally weird.
Well, there's no magic powers in that world or anything, because it's like, it's regular
Oh,
Earth.
he brings it with him.
It's a dystopian Earth with, like, God, I don't know how to, you
Wait,
know.
no. I'm sorry. I just pitched an anime that we literally watched a trailer for, where the necromancer wakes up and tries to take over the modern world. We already watched that trailer.
Did we? What's the name of
Yeah,
that?
we told. I don't remember right now, but I think we put it like high mid.
I don't remember it at all. The last one I remember was the kid who gets raised by an lich. And that's supposed to
No,
be an isekai as well.
No. This one is just everybody. No, I think they do transition between worlds frequently, but they keep going back to the modern world and fighting a lich there, who's taken over like some random dude's body.
Oh no, that's not a lich. I know what you're talking about now. That's
Necromancer,
no,
maybe?
the hero is dead or something like that. That's the hero dies sealing the demon portal, and this kid. No. He's going back to reseal the demon portal because it's become weak, the seal. And this
Mhm.
kid farmer or some shit has dug a hole, and the hero just
No, you're
fucking
thinking of a
dies.
completely different one.
And the hero dies, and then he inhabits the kid's body.
No. That's a completely different one. I know exactly the one you're thinking about, not that one. But it's out there. Go check out our review and figure out which one it was. Watch all 4 hours, everybody.
This completely unhelpful suggestion. You don't even have a suggestion of a name, so it's.
But for right now, let's go ahead and go over what happened last time with A Handful of Hope, where Forsyth tries to apologize to Ainz for trespassing Nasteric, but Ainz is not having any of it. The group gets into a little bit of a duel of words, you might say, where they're trying to lie about being invited here, and that also doesn't work. Eventually, though, I believe they all do perish underneath Ainz and all of their companions. And one of them is captured, the cleric, who is going to be experimented upon, to put it lightly. Uh, a lot of this episode is basically just torturing that group.
I
But it does seem
appreciate that we've gone back to what does Griff remember from the episode as a
look.
recap now. So now all I
It's
gotta
the
do is pay attention to the stuff you get wrong.
it's that or Lord of the Rings here. But afterwards, at the end, Mara and Orda later travel to the Beartooth Empire, where they confront Emperor Jirkniv to for sending the workers into the tome and demand that he atone for his crimes. They also go ahead and murder basically everyone in the courtyard instantly, and they have a dragon. So, that is essentially what happened last time, right there, Theta.
I do also appreciate your constant and unforgiving forgetfulness of side characters.
Which side character do you want to talk about,
Oh, we
Theta?
spent an entire bit about how emotional it was, this one girl's story, and you didn't even bring her up.
Uh, well, that's because I would have to find what their name is again.
You remember she has the parents that are
Uh,
nobles that
Arch. Her name's Arch.
she has parents that are nobles that refuse to accept that they're not rich anymore and spend all the money they need to survive. She's gonna run away with her two little sisters with the money that she makes from
Mhm.
doing this adventuring shit. You didn't bring her up or mention what happened to her.
Because I was just trying to go through it quickly,
Only
but
one
no.
person gets captured, my eye.
Uh, Arch is Eaton, presumably maybe turned into a vampire, but like you said, we got her whole tragic backstory, which if I'm gonna go ahead and like actually say something positive here for Overlord, it's that I do enjoy some of the side character writing, even if it's like, well, it's to satisfy this function of like so that they can kill it and make us care. But I liked it. I liked the characters. I like seeing what was happening. It didn't like have to drop an anvil on us to make it work. I think it hit all the notes it needed to without having to like be very awkward to watch, I suppose.
3.5 seasons to get you to say something nice about Overlord.
Y'all only took this far. But what about you, Theta? You got any sort of comments about last episode then? Y-
I literally just.
you, do you want to expand upon a thought, perhaps? Add content to the video?
Do I want to. What did I just do?
You
What are
you
you. What are you getting on me
you,
for?
you told me I had to talk about it. Think Theta, let me take a break.
Okay, tell me what I gotta talk about then. See, you always toss me a vague ball to say something about. I literally prompt you with information to get you to talk about something. You gotta pass me a ball. Don't throw me an air ball.
All right. You say that she's going to become a vampire,
I
but
said
that
she
was in
pos-
meat.
I said it was indicated
Okay.
as a possibility. I don't remember
Mhm.
my exact words from last episode, but I think I was just saying it. I mean, if she doesn't appear next season, fair
Mhm.
enough.
Right, right. I think ultimately comes down to like, do we see her again? In which case, like, oh wow, that'd be pretty cool. Unfortunately, we might not be that lucky. This show's got like so many characters, you know. We might not get time to come back.
Sorry, that just sounded like an exasperation. Like this girl's got so many characters, you know.
Look, I'm struggling to remember, and you're you're telling me it's like, ah, you don't remember the side character from last episode.
Because there's at best what 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Uh-huh, mm-hmm.
I guess now maybe 13 characters. That's like half of Gundam 00. So come on.
Yeah. But there's gonna be more.
All I'm
There's
asking you is
always
to
more.
remember the 14th character.
Look,
I
this episode they're gonna name like all three of those elves that like were kicking that jerk. And we're gonna have to remember each of their backstories, and we're gonna have a whole flashback about what happened to them. And then we're never gonna come back.
again, my argumentative brain, right? If those
Yeah,
three
yeah.
characters had a backstory, it'd be in my brain right now. Not because I remember, but because I want to argue and be right.
Well, Theta, you can remain as right as you want, because we're about to watch the show and see what happens. But before we do, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. Top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. Just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all support channel, just a little bit extra. Oh, yeah, gotta fix it. You know, you broke it, you fix it.
Well, it further shows off the power.
はい皆殺しにしました。次はこの城にいる人間を皆殺し。誰が皇帝かわからないのでそれはやめておきます。でも皇帝がアインズ様に謝罪しなければこの国を破壊します。皇帝早く出てきてください。アインズウールゴウ何者。
By the way, you remember the thing you're supposed to be trying to figure out?
Yup, who's who?
What do you mean, who's who?
Or, who's interesting in what's happening, what the mystery box is.
私は相手を侮っていた。私自身がナザリック地下大墳墓に出向き、釈明する必要があるようだ。
I guess I could have possibly waited half of a second to bring that up during this.
Well, we got the Emperor and we got the Wizard, and honestly, I'm weighing on the Wizard having something going on.
I mean, the clues have been presented. You should actually be able to figure it out by now. Or not be able to figure it out. You should be able to make an educated guess by now. And we are quickly approaching the moment when you're not going to be able to guess anymore because it's going to be said. So, and by quickly, I don't mean this episode. It might be this episode. I don't remember.
Well, I think I made my guess last time and you laughed at it.
What was your guess?
My guess is that that Empire is basically the equivalent of, Nazarick, i.e., it is somebody's guild base.
What? No, they're not even close to the same power level. There's no
I'm not
equivalent.
talking
to
about
Nazarick.
power level, I'm talking about concepts.
You're insane.
I know I am.
The moment you said it, I remembered why I laughed at it, because it's ridiculous. Truly, frankly, absurd.
Look, it's clear Ainz has spent hundreds of dollars on the cash shop, alright? This guy, not spent anything. He's a free-to-play player. Of course he's lower powered. That's just how it is. Ainz is the whale.
陛下、そろそろ起きてくださいますか。昼寝など本当に久しぶりだ。子供の頃以来か。 初めてゴウンに感謝したい。
I do appreciate the magic earrings that just hang there with no connective substance.
Oh yeah.
全て鮮血性というやつが
Or maybe just supposed to be shorthand for like there's more chain here, but we're not animating it.
まあな、改革を早足でやったせいでいろいろなものが追いついていないのだなあ、バミリネ。
ええ、貴族たちを大量に粛清しましたからね。どこも人手不足で大変です。
Work for Stalin, right? Right?
If I just murder all my opposition, no one will oppose me.
時代の皇帝に恨まれてしまうからな。
時代皇帝ですか。
陛下は成否をどちらから迎えようと考えられているのですかな。
内か外で言えば外だな。
ラナー王女ですか。
Oh, go with the psycho, of course.
言動こそ立派だが、どうにも気持ちが悪い。まるでわざと失敗しているような違和感を覚える。
では竜王国の女王ですかな。ブライトネスドラゴンロードの血を引く方、生命力を失わせずに蘇生できる古の魔法をも使えるやもしれません。
勘弁してくれジー。あの若作りババアはごめんだ。
The most unrealistic thing about this entire situation is that they're traveling in a wagon at high speed.
That card actually has like really good suspension.
Like I said, unrealistic.
Maybe it's magic.
陛下、まもなくナザリック地下大墳墓に到着します。先行していた者たちからのメッセージによると、メイドたちが応対し、陛下をお迎えする準備を整えているそうです。
メイド？地下墳墓にか。
陛下、これより赴く場所は
Everyone having to deal with Ainz and his crew being absolutely cringe.
私の元まですぐにかけてください。
それはいざとなったら空間転移で逃げるという意味か。
でしたら俺たちがそのための時間を稼いでみせますよ。
私の身を大事に。
What's wrong with your eye? Why is it green?
I assume that.
それが4騎士になってもらう際に交わした
You know what? Spoiler.
取引なのだからな。
I
She's
forgot
totally
that.
planned.
I forgot for at least till the end of this season, I'm not allowed to speculate. Because my speculation might in fact turn out to be memory. So.
Right.
And I just realized just now, I was in the middle of remembering something and not thinking something.
私は皆様を歓迎するように任せられました。ユリアルファと申します。
ルプスレギナベータと申します。
あなたたちのような美しい女性をつけてくださったアインズール・ゴウン殿に心よりの感謝を。
では、まずは天気がよろしくないのでそちらから。
Casually controlling weather as demonstration of power, very good.
Well, I mean, we already saw at Death Battle how much power that actually takes.
It's only a 5th level druid spell, it's fine.
Already
Six.
wrong.
I'm wrong.
おそらくより上位の魔法でしょう。これはすごい。
次に移らせていただきます。
Old man is either in the midst of sexual ecstasy or having a heart attack.
Maybe both.
あのアンデッドと同じものか。ジ答えろ。
これだけの数の伝説級アンデッドを支配しているとは。
His voice is dying.
ありゃまずいわ。俺ら4騎士が束になって一体抑えきれるかどうかっていうレベルだ。やばい、マジでやばい。
逃げてよろしいですわよね。
逃げたいのであれば逃げるといい。しかし、私たちとは無縁の戦士とさせてもらうぞ。前に来たワーカーたちと同じ運命をたどらないと良いがな。
ご安心ください。
You benefit from my bubble of protection. If you run away, you leave that bubble.
はい。ですのでアインズ様のご命令に絶対服従であり、皆様を傷つけるようなことはございません。
素晴らしい素晴らしい
パラダイン様。
陛下、さてどうします
I think Subaroshi is just a word you hear in Japanese from crazy people the most.
What is Superoshi specifically?
Wonderful.
Right. Right, no, yeah, this is where you have the villain just going, wonderful, wonderful, yes, perfect.
私が逃げるとでも。
さすがですな、陛下。いや、私の可愛い汁。
よろしければ皆様こちらでおくつろぎくだ
Still
さい。
can't tell though if he's just impressed that
飲み物をご用意させていただきます。
anyone is capable of this or that someone else is. Still thinking he's hiding his power level, you
う
know?
まい。
なんでしょうこの飲み物は。酸味と
Well,
甘
you've
みが
already seen
ちょ
him
うど良いところで
in his
調和してい
hideout,
ます。
only able to maybe control one.
Right, right. I guess that's under the implication that the hideout behind the scenes
お
look
待た
is
せしました。
fully
アインズ様
honest.
の準備が整いましたのでこちらへどうぞ。
I think you just have a problem with the unreliable narrator trope. And
Yeah.
now you're just never gonna trust any show ever.
No, that's true, that's true. We gotta open ourselves up to the hypotheticals. We gotta be ready for the twist here.
金銭、地位、権力、軍事力に魔法技術、そしてビジョン。私が持っているどんな
Maybe I'll marry Ainz and have his kid.
の心を動かすことはできないだろう。
Carry on the queen conversation from earlier.
あれが神と言われる存在か。皆よく逃げ出さず耐えている。こちらの勝利は
Realizing he has absolutely zero cards to
生き
play.
て帰るというところか。
アインズ様、バハルス帝国皇帝ジルクニフルーン・ファーロード・エルニクス。
Was Demiurge's demon form a frog?
よくぞ来られた。
Man,
Oh,
I forgot that. It's been a while.
Frog-like.
私がナザリック地下大墳墓が主人、アインズール・ゴウンだ。
歓迎を心より感謝する。アインズール・ゴウン殿。
アインズ様、下等種である人ごときがアインズ様と対等に話をしようとは不敬かと思われます。平服したまえ。
Yeah, I'm not sure those glasses help very much.
自由にしたまえ。
大変に失礼なことをした。部下を御せなかった私の不徳、許していただけないだろうか。お望みとあれば頭を下げることも私は辞さない。
謝罪の必要はない、ゴーン殿。主人の意を勘違いし、部下が暴走するのはよくあること。帝国の人間もまた同じことをしているようなのだ。恥ずかしいことに。
He brought a bomb.
My first thought was the joke about Winnie the Pooh.
受け取ってほしい。
It's a honeypot. However, I know what's actually in it, so.
いただこう。
You brought a head, but it wasn't on a silver platter. How dare?
処分はもったいないな。
Raise it as Death Knight immediately.
行け、列になれ。さて、ジルクニフルーン・ファーロード・エルニクスだ。
ジルクニフで結構だ。
そうかね。それではジルクニフ殿。私の部下が礼儀知らずな行
I
為を
said
行
Jirtix is enough.
そちらの貴族がナザリックに面倒を引き起こした件は帳消しとなった。
は
もはや謝罪の必要はない。もう帰ってくれて結構。我々もこれから少し忙しくなるのでね。貴殿のおかげでおとなしく暮らしていても面倒ごとに巻き込まれると知った。ならば地上に出て面倒ごとを叩き潰しておこうと思ってな。
それはどういう。
まず我々に
The whole, woke a sleeping giant thing.
Yup.
その後煩わしい者たちもだ。私の愛する静寂が戻ってくるまで順次始末していく。
ではどうだろう。同盟を組もうじゃないか。
従属の間違いじゃありません。あなたさ。
想像しい。静かにせよ。
I love how one side is like everyone who's serious and the other side is the kids gallery.
とても素晴らしいことだと思うし、ゴウン殿にふさわしい
Except none of them are kids.
I know,
私たち帝国は最
but they
大
all behave like
その
them.
手伝いをしたいと思う。
ジルクニフ殿にメリットがあるようには思われないのだが、
貴殿らの支配する国と帝国の間で友好的な同盟を結びたいんだ。将来を見越してね。
なるほど。それではよろしく頼む。
従属を要求しない。絶対的強者、圧倒的優位な立場の者がなぜこの要求を受け入れる？
Struggling to figure out what his ankle is. I love it.
では私たちに早速望むことがあったら聞かせてくれないかね。
即座には思いつかないな。ただ貴殿とすぐに連絡を取れる手段を確立したい。
それでは秘書官を置いていこう。ロウネ・バミリネ。
はい。
それではこちらからはデミウルゴスを出すとしよう。
Hey, remember the jerk who can control your actions? Yeah, he's going with you.
許してもらえるということなので彼に任せる。デミウルゴスは私の信頼厚い側近。二人で話し合えばすり合わせもうまくいくだろう。
早くも言って打ってきたか。言葉で人を操る悪魔を使うとは。
Yup.
今日は同盟者の生まれた良き日だ。祝日にしたいほどだ。
まったくだね。本当に。
So that's right, that's the first thing. Declare today a public holiday.
さて、想定通りに皇帝は動いた。
アインズ様、恐縮ながら質問させてくんなまし。
許そう。
何故あんな人間の皇帝を協力者につけられたんでありんすかえ？
大義名分が必要だったのよ。
大義名分でありんすか？
力で支配するのは容易だが、それでは敵を作りすぎてしまう。廃墟となった国ではアインズールゴーンの名が泣こう。なるほど。
そんなお考えだったんですね。
君たちは本当にアイン
You
ズ様
fools, I didn't go with them at all. I'm right
言
here.
っているのかね。
え？なんだと？
なんでありんすか？
やれやれ、アインズ様。シャルティアたちに真の狙いを告げておいた方が良いのではないでしょうか。
Yes, time to inform the kids gallery.
It's time for a flashback.
さすがはデミウルゴス。それに守護者統括たるアルベドよ。私の狙いをすべてカンパするとは。って真の狙いってなんだよ。
モモンという冒険者を作った頃からこれほどの策を練って
Come
お
on,
られたとは
flashback.
まさに
Episode
国を持
1.
たないための方策です。
モモン？こいつは何を言っているんだ？
どういうことなんでありんすか？
デミウルゴス、お前が理解したことを他の者たちに説明することを許す。
かしこまりました。
あれは魔王の城だ。玉座に座った死だ。
That's what he does after he gets out of high school.
だがいや、まだだ。まだ決定的な敗北ではない。アインズール・ゴンはデスナイトをたやすく生み出せる化け物の中の化け物であり、敵にすればおそらくは帝国が滅びる。そして敵対しなくてもアンデッドであるために聖者が面白半分に殺される可能性は高い。
Already way ahead of you there.
ございません。まさに陛下のおっしゃる通りかと。同意見だ。ついでに言うのであれば、あれに人の身で勝てるとは思えねえな。
さらには絶対的な支配者として君臨しており、王者にふさわしいだけの魅力も持っているように思える。そしてあの化け物は頭も回る。一手一手に意味を持つ希代の謀略家だ。
Oh, that should marry him already.
わからないが、あちらは帝国の情報をかなり得ているようだ。アインズール・ゴンは確実に G をしのぐマジックキャス
Well, you missed your chance, Griff. Mystery box is opening.
Oh, let's see, let's see. I've already made my guesses. I'm locked in.
這いつくばってでもあの場に残ったはずだ。しかし G は何もしなかった。
He is more powerful than he looked.
知っていた。ゴンの力を前もって知っていたからか。
陛下、 どうなされました？顔色が悪いようですが。
He is the player.
いつからだ？最初から？そうだ。あの墳墓を発見したのも、若を送り込むことを提案したのもフールーダだ。裏切った。フールーダ・パラダインが裏切った。
まさか陛下、いくらなんでもご冗談が。
この場合、帝国はどの程度の損害を受ける？あれを官職に回して飼い殺しにすることは可能か？
想像を絶する被害です。死の存在をほのめかすだけで他国を威圧することも可能でしたから。
Love that
もし海賊に追い
line.
やったと知られれば、周辺国家の春動を許すことになるでしょう。
やることが山積みだな。
I mean, so they basically said it already, but you figure it out yet?
Yeah, that guy is a player.
So you're still
And he's been
wrong.
hiding his power level the entire time.
You're still wrong even after they told you. Brilliant. Just keep paying attention. I'm sure, I think they double down on telling you again, so.
I guess the other alternative is that he's been replaced by Pandora.
陛下だったら確かにするわ。
褒め言葉と受け止めよう。だからこそ
It's not the sideways glance, I'm not saying anything. Again, I
I'm
think
just admitting it.
then, before episode's end, I believe they double down on telling you.
そんなものはいませんよ。
いるさ、いただろう。あの玉座の間に。
と、おそらくだが、あの皇帝はこのように考え実行に移すだろう。中途半端に賢い者の方が愚者より読みやすくて助かるね。
要はあの皇帝は私たちを裏切らせ、アインズ様を滅ぼすべく連合を作ろうと言わすのでありんすか？私たちがアインズ様を裏切るわけないじゃん。
I don't know. I think you two could probably be convinced with a Happy Meal.
問題ないわ。これらすべてアインズ様の計画に沿った行動に過ぎないのですから。ですよね、アインズ様。
その通りだ。
常にアインズ様は数手先を見据えていらっしゃる。英雄モモンがいなければエランテルを恐怖と暴力で支配するしかなかったでしょう。黄金の姫でも代用は聞いたかもしれませんが、手札を1枚無駄に使うことになったでしょう。セバスから上がってきた情報を分析した通りの、いやそれ以上に面白い人間だったよ、彼女は。
ああ、私も彼女に会ってみたいわね。
そのうち機会はあると思いますよ。さて、アインズ様。
And he's looking around like, huh?
アインズ
What's
様が
going
かね
on?
てから計画されていた通り、世界征服の第一歩として建国の準備が整いました。
まあな。
それに伴い、一つ決めなくてはならないことがあります。単なる王では、その
For some reason, I thought they were going to flash back to the episode 1 thing.
もっとふさわしい呼び方を考える必要があるかと思います。
異論はない。好きにしろ。
では何か案のあるものはいるかしら。
Everyone, it's fun naming time party.
アインズ様の美貌をたたえて、美貌王などがよろしいかと思います。はーい、アインズ様の強さをアピールして、強大なる王で強王がいいです。僕もいいですか？アインズ様は優しい方ですし、ですので
Love King Ainz.
どうでしょう。
私としては、アインズ様の崇高なる見地をたたえ、剣王がよろしいかと愚行します。
Unfortunately, that's the name of the hamster. So,
Yep, that's true. Imagine being associated with the local hamster. Having to constantly keep that ego down, that chair is working overtime.
アインズ様は今後多くの者たちを支配されることとなるだろう。故に魔を導く王、魔導王が良いかと思う。よかろう。コキュートスの意見を採用する。建国した暁には、私はアインズールゴウン魔導王を名乗ろう。
Ah, here we go. Let's see the double down. Let's do the reveal.
フールーダ様、アダマンタイト級冒険者の方々が面会を求めておられます。漆黒を名乗る二人組です。
おお、神よ、あなた様こそ第10位回。 伏してお願いいたします。私にあなた様の教えを与えてください。
All right. Well, every guess was wrong.
I know.
何卒お前はその対価として何を支払う？すべて、そう私の持つすべてを御身に支払います。深淵の主、糸かきお方。
陛下。
よい。
我々は行動しなくてはならない。これは国家間の争いではない。人という種族の存続をかけた。
So yeah,
未来を守る戦いだ。
wrong on all accounts.
Darn.
帝国がアインズールゴーン魔導王によるナザリックの建国を認め、同盟の締結を宣言した。さらにナザリックの領土としてエランテル周辺の返還を求める。かつてない要求に対し会議が
Oh, I think this puts us.
ガゼフは戦争を避けるよう進言する。第10話戦争準備。物が多いと支配者は苦労する。
And I think the last two events that I'm waiting for from this season might just happen in the last two episodes. Oh wait, well, we're on episode 8 right now, right? No, we're on episode 10.
Yep.
I think the next thing happens 2 episodes, which would be episode 12. And then there's a 13 episode season, right?
Yup, sure is.
So yeah, so we're looking at 1 episode love, normal shit, and then everything I'm waiting for in 2 episodes.
Right. I do love that our Emperor has, like, immediately identified the, scale of the threat in front of him and looks like he's gonna have some fun plans. He's gonna think of something. So far, he's presented himself as one of the few of the smartest humans in the show, who is not immediately, associated with something, more powerful than himself.
I would say Flounder seems pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
And
Immediately goes, alright, no. You just gotta teach me, whatever, nothing else matters, give me 10th level power.
well, because we know he's like, what, hundreds of years old, thousands?
Mhm.
So, clearly, time and physical concerns, not a problem.
Also, funnily enough, the Emperor, on the way over, said, it's like, there's 2 types of people I just, hate, and one of those was, the type of person who keeps just making themselves younger forever. So, I guess that was actually a maybe slightly subtle hint of possible things to come. But also maybe I'm just reading too much into, like, random lines and their associations. Maybe that just wasn't actually meant.
Well, I don't know. I know that you're not reading in too much. Because I gave you 6 episodes to do so, and you couldn't pick it up. So...
I mean, like, I guess literally everything else that he was more powerful, that he was going to be important, like, a lot of it focused on the wizard. I just didn't guess, like, oh, he's just a normal dude who immediately gave up literally everything for power. It's like,
well, one,
oh, okay.
He wasn't more powerful. He was exactly as powerful as we thought he was. So you were wrong on that front.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a player, he's literally a subordinate. So...
I think maybe all the gaslighting led me to believe that I couldn't possibly believe what was actually presented.
What gaslighting?
That there was more to it. I overcomplicated things in that way. But you know what? Perfectly fine. We got what we needed. The steps to things. So Demiurge's gonna be hanging out in the Empire now. And I like how everyone immediately is just like, oh yeah, their plan is to make us turn against each other. And I'm just like, I get the feeling Demiurge would totally do that. Let me.
Sorry, it looked like you were still going, so...
I know. I'm just train of thoughting here. Demiurge this entire time has been having to create all the plans for Ainz. And literally this episode stated, well, it's easier to read, like, slightly intelligent people than it is utter fools. And I believe that was actually an aspersion towards Ainz, who is an utter fool who is making up no plans or ideas. So he may choose to associate himself with someone who is smarter. Whether or not that's enough for betrayal, I don't know. He undoubtedly would have to realize that he has to deal with literally everyone else there who is as powerful as he is, so I don't know. That's just like strange, fun little theory of mine. Demiurge betrays everyone and fights Signs later.
Cool. So I'm just gonna take that what you've written down there and I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. It's a dumb thought.
But it's my thought.
These are fanatical zealots, and he's literally their god. These are the people that will die for him. So you think...
But Demiurge is literally the most independent of all of them.
Because Ainz lets him be. Ainz said, hey, I need you to do this. Go off on your own and do this. He does that for everyone.
Right. But I think that kind of concludes my thoughts on things. Theta, you've indicated that there's future stuff to look forward to, which I'm ready for. But I'm going to ask, for the next episode of the boring stuff, is any of it going to matter a whole lot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next episode's going to set up literally those next 2 episodes. Everything that happens and everything that happens that I want to see is going to be set up in the next episode. It just, you know, it's not those episodes. That's what drags it down a little bit.
I know. Usually I'm like expecting like a slow character episode with NPCs who aren't going to like affect the plot or anything for a while. But if it's all good, then I'm excited.
Actually, it might all happen in one episode.
If so, even better. Any final thoughts then?
Nothing I can share. Spoilers.
Spoilers! Alright then. So everybody, this has been Stoneface Reactions for today. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See ya around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?